Lab Manager Billing has different reports. When you click on the report menu, you're going to see invoices and statements, but the reports that they're going to use for closing the month are the cash receipts journal. When you click on this, you're going to have a date range. You're going to leave the date the way that it is. It will go back to the 1970 date. That's just trying to catch everything that's in there. If you do need to find a different month, you can highlight that and you can click in there and you can type in your date. Because we are changing the date, we do want to go farther back. We will also have to include archived cases. This is a sample database, so there's only a few items in here. If we then click preview, we're going to be able to see the doctor that this is assigned to. This is going to be a list of all of their payments, so if you do have other payments in here with other doctors, it will list that in the next one down. It will have the date that the payment was actually made. The reference number is the check number, and the payment type is either credit card, discount, adjustment, payment, refunded tax, anything that you see down here at the bottom. It will total it as a grand total here. All of these numbers that are at the very bottom should equal the grand total. These numbers can also be put into QuickBooks to help balance their books. Essentially, this is what they'd put in their general ledger to help show in their bank account. The other report that they would use for closing out their month is the invoice register. And again, you can have a starting and ending date. If you choose to change the date range, you'll need to include archived cases. You can also specify for a specific account. When you hit preview, you're going to see a report that has the invoice number. This is going to be sorted by invoice number on this one. You're going to have the doctor's name, the patient, the time that it was actually invoiced, so you know when that actually happened and what statement it would be on. And then you can have your total products, materials, tax that was put on that invoice, discount that was applied to the invoice, and then the full amount. So you have totals down here at the bottom. This number for the $85,394.96 would show up on the aged trial balance under current. If a case is not listed in here in the invoice register, it will not be listed on the actual statements. The other report that they can use instead is the current sales report. Again, you can have a date range, you can change that, include archive cases if it's from a previous month. You can also specify for a specific account. You'll see that this one is grouped by doctor. Same information. You're going to have the doctor's information, all their cases. This invoice date is what's going to be on the statement itself. This receive date is on the case, but the actual doctor will never see that one. Products, materials, tax, discount, and total, just like the other one. So this will also total up just like the other report. So the amount that you show down here will be the amount that shows up on the current on the aged trial balance. The aged trial balance, you have a couple of different options. If it is at the end of the month and they charge service charges for their accounts, you're going to want to click yes to show service charges. If you want to show all accounts, there's nothing else that you have to do. But if you only want to show accounts that owe money or have activity, you're going to exclude accounts with no activity and hit preview. You're going to see the account name. This is alphabetical by account name. You're also going to see the last time they paid with a date. Last statement amount. So when you actually did a statement, this is the amount that's going to show up. Overpayment, so if they paid too much from what they actually owed, it's going to show in this column. Current, this is going to match the invoice register and also the current sales report if you're doing the date range without changing it. The payment total that you see here is what the cash receipts journal showed if you do not change the dates. The 30, 60, and 90 day field is going to equal what the last statement amount was, so that if they have not paid those amounts, you're going to have all of these, you're going to know where they have not actually paid. You're going to have, so if you did the math, you're going to have your last statement plus the current minus payments. It's going to equal what the due amount is. So you're going to know what they had in the past, what they were charged for this month, what they've paid, and then how much is going to show up on their statement. If this report is incorrect, their statements are going to be incorrect. And then these totals here are the totals that would be put into QuickBooks to help balance the books. Additional reports that they may use would be the taxes paid report. Again, don't change the start and end date. You'll see which accounts and cities that those are charged for tax, and if it was a portion that was not taxed, it will also say that in the not tax. So you have taxed and not taxed, and then taxes paid with a total for everything, what was actually charged.